Hi everybody, it's Dr. Lisa Ann Homick from Homick Advanced Chiropractic, and this is Brain Snob, episode 73. Today I want to talk about the difference between a map and a GPS. But first, I want you to become a brain snob. Why? Because it's not an insult, it's a high compliment. It means you know what it takes to give your brain life-sustaining activities and nutrients so you can have amazing life experiences. So we need your full participation in this world. We can't do it with an impaired brain. We need a performing brain. So come to the office and get your BFA map for the healing journey. Yes, BFA, Brain First Always. That is the protocol I use in my office, combined with chiropractic, which is part of Move Your Brain. Remember those three doorways: move your brain, feed your brain, talk to your brain. That's BFA, Brain First Always, and those are the topics we cover so you can have a comprehensive plan for keeping your brain healthy. The brain and spinal cord, of course, they make up the master system, so always start at the top. Yes, so the BFA map, you can get a copy of that in the office when you come in. I am so happy to give you the BFA map. It is a brief outline of what the BFA protocol is. So there's a little bit more detail of how to move your brain, how to feed your brain, and how to talk to your brain. Incidentally, you know chiropractic is part of moving your brain. Chiropractic for routine maintenance of the prefrontal cortex, because that's directly where that chiropractic adjustment works. The spine is the access point to the brain. So think about this. If a chiropractic adjustment can wake up a person in a coma, what can it do for you? Yes, think about that. So what is the difference between a map and a GPS? Well, I couldn't remember what even GPS stands for. I had to look it up on Google. And of course, you know, I didn't. I couldn't remember. I couldn't even come up with a sensible list of words that were GPS. It stands for Global Positioning System. So for all you people who still knew that piece of trivia after all these years of just saying GPS, congratulations. Good for you. So the Global Positioning System that is in a lot of cars nowadays, and they're also on your phone. What is so useful about them? Because if you have a map, you can see, you spread out the paper. The map is made out of paper, and you can look at multiple roads. You can look to see if there are waterways, bridges, railroad tracks, mountains. You can see on a map what lies ahead on the route you want to pick. So you can pick the route you want to go on. That's pretty handy. And depending on where you're going, and if you want to stop at different places along the way, you have a map. You can study it and you can come up with your travel plans, your itinerary. A GPS has a little bit more what's the word I'm looking for? Minute by minute help while you're on the road. In fact, you remember back in the days when AAA, maybe they still do it, I don't know. AAA would give you a little map when you told them where you were going to take a road trip. They would give you this little map on a skinny spiral bound notebook, and it would show you your route, and it would show you where there was construction. Now, think back. Somebody had to make a phone call and get ahead of some places and say, oh, somebody wants a special road map for this route. Is there construction on any major roadways? Because back then I think you had to communicate and ask ahead of time. Is there a lot of construction in certain areas, or is a road actually closed? Now we have the Global Positioning System to let us know. And here is how accurate a GPS is, because when you're driving along, not only will it tell you about the road construction of the route you picked, it will also tell you about a change in weather, And one time I was on a trip, and right in the middle of driving, this announcement came on and said there was a speed trap in the area. Whoa, I don't know where that information came from, or if other people shared that through the GPS system. I don't know, but I thought that was surprising that I could get that type of information while I'm driving and using the GPS on my phone. So the GPS can be more specific, and it can be time related instantly at the moment you are driving on that highway. And this modern conveniences, they're so helpful nowadays. And how did we do it beforehand? I don't know. But so when talking about BFA, the map that I give you for your healing journey, and if you're taking a journey, always use a map, whether it's a paper map or a GPS system with a route already planned. So what does this have to do with BFA? Well, I'm going to tell you right now. The BFA map is just a simple outline of the different steps you can take to improve your brain, boost your brain activity, how to focus on brain health. The GPS would be what is more specific to you. What are your stress triggers that are impacting your brain health? What injuries have you had to deal with? Even if they're decades ago, they're still affecting you today. Scar tissue and whatnot. Inflammation. These are important things to consider, and everybody is different. So when you have your BFA map, that's the beginning point. That's your outline. But the GPS, the more specific information that affects your progress, that would be BFA coaching. Because we can customize a coaching plan that fits your lifestyle, fits your needs, because everybody comes from a different health state. Everybody has different stress, and we all have stress. We're not going to deny that. But everybody has their own little particulars with how they're handling stress and what's going on in their lives. I offer a BFA coaching opportunity so you can get down to the roadblocks that are getting in the way of your progress, getting in the way of your specific goals that you would like to reach. Because we know if you have a clear brain and you have vibrant energy coming from that brain, you can accomplish so much in your life. You can be a positive ripple effect in your community, and we need your full participation. So I want you to look at what the BFA coaching opportunity can do for you and how we can make it specific to you so you can meet the goals of what you want to do. How do you want to be successful in your life? Generically, people need to just have some little clues to let them know that they're struggling. And I know the big clues. People tell me they don't have enough energy, or they just have a lot of fatigue or GI distress. So I call these the annoying clues, the annoying signals that the brain is not functioning at its best. So if you need these clues, take a listen. High blood pressure, fatigue, possibly shortness of breath with that fatigue, digestive problems, digestive distress, joint pain, joint stiffness, and the last one is brain fog with an accompanying anxiety because of the brain fog. These sound like simple generic issues, but they're the easiest way to focus in on how your brain is perceiving the world and how you are able to problem solve in your life. And by focusing on the different ways we address these issues to wake up your brain, perk up your brain, give energy to your brain, move your brain, feed your brain, talk to your brain so that your fight or flight isn't overwhelming you and exhausting your body. These are simple ways of looking at your brain health. Now, if you know what your goals are already and you know what you would like to do better in your life, that's great. Let me know what your goals are, and let's talk about the BFA coaching opportunity. And what do you do in the meantime? Catch up on these videos, catch up on the Brain Snob episodes, put some comments in the comment sections, hit the subscribe button, the bell for notifications, and hit the like button. Share it with your friends. Check out the blog, createpurpose.com, and don't forget to look at that orientation video if you haven't done that yet. Now, if you don't live in my town, you can't get adjusted and get chiropractic care from me, and I can't give chiropractic care through the video, but you can learn about the BFA protocol and BFA coaching. So I'm glad you were here and you listened and you stuck around. Look for the next video, and I want everybody to have a great day. Thanks for watching.